all the days of the month, you'll be listening to him, Dr. Oladipo Clement. And so I'm really excited about what we are about to start. Now, this particular program is brought to you by Calvary Bible Church, and that's the church where you are sitting in. They meet here. We meet here Thursdays and Sundays. I will talk about that later. All the classes that you're going to be going through are absolutely free because they have paid for it. I think we'll give them a round of applause. So I will tell you how the order of programs will go, how the school will go, and everything, so that you can understand and decide if you want to be a part of it. So, because it's good for you to know. It's only when you want to enter court, they will not tell you everything. Now, when you enter, you go, they know. But if you are entering a right commission, you are entering a right class, a right school, the vision is clear from the beginning of it. So we all have this, right? So let's start our induction. So please follow me page by page. This is how it's meant to be. So you're going to fold it like this. So the first page has the 22nd century CEO. And this is the theme of our program all through the month of October. Now listen, if you want to succeed in any of these skills, because I want to believe that those of you that are learning skills today, you want to utilize it to make money for yourself. Or is it for passion? Correct. Even if it's for passion, passion too must lead to money. And if passion is not leading to money, you dump passion and follow money first, so that you can have money to fund the fund. So that's how it works. So I'm passionate about sports, but you don't see me going up and down to go and be covering sporting events. You know, Shingbai no day inside. So I rather do the one I'm not passionate about, which is real estate. But it's bringing money. Later on, we will now start doing what we are passionate about. So the 22nd century CEO is our theme for the month. And it's because we are now in a disruptive world. So you don't learn this skill, know how to sew, know how to snap photography, and that's all. That's the technical aspect. You must learn the business aspect. So we are going to teach you the business in the skill apart from the skill itself. You're going to be meeting, so the timetable of the program, you have the business school, so that you don't go and learn. Many of us don't know how to even value ourselves, how to price ourselves. So you become a world-class photographer and they are still paying you peanuts. You have learned the skill, technical, but you don't know the business angle, the branding, the perception, the pricing, the scaling of it. So it is of no use for us at the Entrepreneurship Academy to give you a free skill acquisition and don't give you a free business school. And that's one of the reasons why you have the 22nd century CEO here, powered by the SBLS school. I think you will give them a round of applause. On the flyer, you can see the quality of people that are coming. Dr. Lumide Emmanuel is also going to be speaking with us via video. We'll be having our host, Dr. Oladipo Clement, also. Tope Makodige from TVC will be here live. Francis Aguilore, Executive Director, Sales and Marketing Live Page, will also be here. He's also speaking tomorrow. He's taking our first business school. And Sam Orija also will be here. And we have invited him, so we'll see whether he comes to that particular meeting. So these are the people that are going to be facilitating the business school aspect, right? Then the technical school, you have 3 different skills. We merge them, even though we know that there are 2 different types. For example, photography is different from videography, but we believe that you can learn the 2 of them. Graphics design is different from UI, UX design, but you can learn one to enter the other. Then there's web design and digital marketing, which is also, so if you learn all these things, it's very good for you to scale up, right? So the SBLS school will be happening first. So let's go to the next page, which is this, about the Entrepreneurship Academy. The Entrepreneurship Academy is an academy focused on raising leaders, businessmen and women, innovators and inventors. We are focused on raising leaders, businessmen and women, innovators and investors. And it is a very expensive school. You pay in dollars. It's chaired by Dr. Lumide Emmanuel. So the CSR part of that school is what is doing the free stuffs today. Do you understand? And you can see there, as part of the academic CSR, we are offering 2 free empowerment programs. The first one is the SBLS, Success, Business, and Leadership School, which will be teaching you business skills. It's on your flyer there. So that's the part that you have the 22nd Century CEO. We're going to be teaching you business skills. Then the second one is the GSAB, the skill acquisition. So we cannot just teach you business skills and you don't even have a skill to sell. Do you understand? So that is the skill acquisition that is teaching you the technical skills. That's the graphic design and the likes. Many of you, in the next 2-3 years, you have your own graphic studio. You'll not just be a graphic designer, you'll be employing boys that will be designing for you while you are taking the big contract. I thought you would say amen. We are in the church. This is a spiritual ground. This is not a stadium. So you add that amen to it. Side attractions for people that are going into the SBLS. So this is for the SBLS. Now, at the end of the SBLS, the calendar for the SBLS is a 10-month program, October 2024 till September 2025. It's online and physical. So the excuse that you want to make that you are coming from far, you have internet to watch Chelsea and Man U. You shall have internet to go through your school because you must graduate. There's graduation requirements, at least 75% attendance. You're going to do tests. You're going to have an innovative project defense. So many of you that say you have business idea, you're going to package it. All through the 10 months, we are going to teach you how to package your idea from conception to execution. So you are not going to do that as a project. Do you understand? So currently right now, we already have a sponsor for that segment. Do you understand? And the sponsor for that segment has offered first prize, 1 million, second prize, 500,000, third prize, 250,000. Now listen, we are just starting the school. And this school is going to be like a reality program for me. I'm the registrar. I'm not the one that has the final say, but I can make some decisions. We are going to make this school bigger than Big Brother. It's going to be a reality show. Because people waste time watching nonsense that doesn't help anybody, add any value. Do you understand? But this particular school, this is the first sponsor. We are going to get a lot of sponsors along the way. So, in fact, we had a bank come in here yesterday, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. So we are going to be getting sponsors every month, and this is the current price at the end of it. So during the programs also, there will be different activity prizes, challenge prizes. So if you don't come to school, you don't see that your friend won 500,000, he did a challenge, and he won 200,000. So it's going to be very unpredictable. But at the moment right now, we have secured a sponsor, and currently right now, they are doing the innovation grants. So you must innovate something or invent something. Do you understand? All the business ideas that we're having. Let me tell you something. We are launching a major software next year in our business. And in fact, when the team jumped at me, took the next flight to Port Harcourt, went to go and see Baba, because I could not wait. Somebody that is living in Lagos, I went to go and meet him there, said, sir, proof, check this thing. It looks too good to be true. But do you know that this particular business idea was in the microwave since 2018? In fact, I had met with Sterling Bank, CFO, in 2018. But it was a good idea, wrong time in that time. However, the reason why we are able to launch it this year now is because it is good idea, good timing, but we wrote it down. The faintest ink is sharper than the brightest memory. And I just stumbled on it this year, and I saw it. If I did not write it down, maybe I'll remember in the next 10 years. It might be wrong timing. So all those your ideas that you've been having, it's not just you that has it. Somebody probably has it in China, and you don't know. So you have to write it down, and also start thinking of things that you can do, because this particular program gives you all those opportunities. So do we all understand the SBLS segment? So we'll look at the timetable, how it works. For those of us that are also coming from far, how you can join online. It's just an hour school every Sunday. The reason why it's Sunday is because nobody has time on every other day. Saturday, we are in sites. We'll be in sites. You can be in the Ekpe site from morning till 2 a.m. Sunday morning. Or we are in Abuja. Nobody has time Saturday. Saturday is our site inspection. For some people, yeah, Saturday is their peak period. Our head of videography and photography is not here today now. Today is meant to be a snapping picture, job, because somebody is doing wedding or doing kini. So Sunday is our only free time in the school. And may God help us as we go on. So the third page, the about GSAP. So, like I said, the business school is the SBLS, GSAP is the technical school. Do you understand? All right, so people are already even wearing participant tag. Who gave you participant tag? We have not inducted. Remove your tag, please. Okay, so Bagada Skill Acquisition Program is an initiative of Calvary Bible Church Bagada to impact the youth of our community. I believe everybody here is our youth, even if you have 80, you are young, compared to people that live 1,000 years. That's like 0.08%, so you're still going, you're still coming up. Graduation requirements for this school, this GSAP is just 1 month, all Sundays in October. Do you understand? So all Sundays in October, 1 month. Graduation requirement is 100% attendance, so you will have to attend the entire 4 Sundays. Very important. Prompt attendance starts 9 o'clock. So if it's 9:05, we will not give you certificate. You just learn the skill. And you don't qualify for the grant in the end. 100% assignment submission, so your facilitators of each classes will probably give you assignments, so you have to do that. The reason is that, the truth is that you cannot help anybody. That's the truth. Have you not seen someone that has health challenge, that asks you to borrow him 5 million, 2 million, 20,000, that did not spend 20,000 on his health after collecting the money? So you can't force anybody. You just want people that are serious about their life. Very important, because it's costing the church and every other partners a lot of money to put this together, to bring the caliber of people that are coming, right? And we bring that for people that are not serious about utilizing it, then there's a problem. The journey of 1,000 miles does not begin with a step. It begins with a step that you take. So you see the staircase there are steps there, but you stand there. That's the journey. You've not started the journey. So please, the assignment submission is very important. Then there will also be group projects, especially those of you that are in photography, videography, and the likes. So please make sure that you participate in it. Each of those projects and skills will have a captain. So relate with your captain. You will meet with them tomorrow, and all will be well. So the calendar is, the current one is October this year. The next one is March. So we only have a few slots for this October. I want to know the number of people that are here. We might not even need to do the draw again, because we want to pick some people for October and some people for March. Do you understand? But if the numbers I can see here, I think we can still accommodate them for October. This estate is a residential estate. By the time they start seeing multitudes of people, they'll think that something is going on here. So we want to make sure that we comply with the rules and regulation of the estate. So by the time we know how many people, let me know how many people. I am Lovett. Register today, so we can see if we can do the entire onboarding. Okay, so close everything like that. Any other person that comes now, so we are not using this number, this 85 people. If they are confirming that they are coming from tomorrow, they will stop there, so that we can just split them into their respective skills. So every other person will now join in March, because our cap was actually 84 for this batch, so that the lecturer can be able to talk to you. Not that we are not, this is not OAU here where we have 500 in the class. My lecturer, let me tell you a gist. My classmate sent me out of my class in final year because they did not know me. We are too plenty. I did not make matters easy because I was not even going to class. I was selling shoes, I was doing business in school, so we don't want that kind of crowd like that, there will not be direct impact. So we'll rather face them into different months and go. Now, the side attraction for this month's GSAP is that each skill will have one person each that will win 100,000 naira, each for each skill. So this one is not the 1 million. The SBLS is the one that is 1 million and co. So this one is for the GSAP, each skill. So at the end of the skill, by the time you complete all these things, one person will win 100,000 for photography, one person for videography, and one person for And like I told you, it is a spontaneous school. So if you think that that might be the entire price, voila. Finally, on this GSAP, we have not put it here because we are still finalizing the arrangement. 4 Sundays might not be enough for you to be a pro. So we are going to start with these 4 Sundays, this GSAP, and it will end there. However, top performers they declare, because this particular program is free. The advanced session might not be free. So what we are trying to do is we are talking with a sponsor, and also another bank also who wants to sponsor the advanced segment. So if we can secure it before the end of this, then the top 10 students of each skill will be sponsored for free to the advanced in November. That one will not be on a Sunday. So we will arrange with each of the facilitators how that one can work. So please take this thing very, very seriously. It's going to be very helpful to you. So any questions on the GSAP Argo from outside, from inside? If there's any question before I move into the timetable. So the back, the final page, is how the order of programs will go all Sundays in October. Okay, so October edition, the first item, this is a church. So the church will do praise and worship. Now, if you are not a Christian here, you don't have to but you have to be in the, by 9, we are closing the gates. So like we said, prompt attendance is very important. There will be testimony from 9:15 to 9:20. Then the business school will start from 9:20. Okay, so 9:20, the first session, who will be our host, Dr. Oladipupo Clement, is speaking tomorrow by 9:20 to 10 a.m. And he's going to be speaking on wealth creation strategies. Then the second speaker, Mr. Francis Ajilore, session 2, will be talking about money or people. What do you see? That's marketing and sales for your business. So by the time you finish this skill, how can you market and sell that particular skill? I have 2 graphics designers in our organization. One is in Dubai now. He was working with me from Nigeria to Dubai. His graphics designer took him to Dubai. Why? Because he was able to, even though he's very good, he was able to package himself very well in such a way whereby he designs for different brands. Do you understand? So how can you do that? How can you market and sell yourself? Mr. Francis Ajule will be talking about that in session 2 tomorrow. Then after that, we'll do the announcement and offering. Then we'll close the business school by 10:50. You have a 10 minutes break, then you start your technical session. So we'll break out into, those of you that are in photography, we'll send you to a particular hall in this building. Those of you that are into graphics design like that. So you have you cannot do two. I hope you did not register for 2. It's 1, because we will break you out into, so graphics will not be in the same room as photography. Do you understand? So that will happen from 11 to 1, and we were done for that. So this is going to be the calendar all through the month of October, Sundays. Any question so far? Or any query? Any question, any query? Can I have the board? Where's the Babson? Board and marker. And let's take this out. So, people joining online, the same applies to you. So for those of us that are going to be doing the SBLS also, during the GSAP, you'll let the coordinator know that, and you will select how you want to attend, whether it's online or on site. Do you understand? If you are going to join the school for the 10-month program, is a very important school if you actually want to do business in Nigeria. If they don't teach all these things, I have done MBA. The lecturer that taught us in MBA does not have any business. Does not own any business. There's a difference between theory and practical. So the people that are in this academy are going to be practicalizing this for you. We're going to be bringing a lot of guest people also all through the 10-month program. So you don't want to miss any of these things for anything in the world. Let's have the board. I want to just show us a few things. How to grow your finances today. So ideally, we are meant to give you the tag and snap picture of it, but as I don't wear no picture for you. As I don't wear tag now. SBL on your tag, please, on your tag, you have SBLS and GSAP. Now, if you know that you cannot do the SBLS, or you cannot, If you know that you want to do the SBLS online, meet Utibe. Yellow, white. I call him white. Sometimes we don't have lights in the office, we just bring him outside. And everywhere is bright, So meet with him, let him know if you want to join online or on-site. But the GSAP for this entire 4 weeks is absolutely compulsory physical. There's no online. We cannot teach you photography online. So you have to make that effort to come down here. Yes?
On-site and online for the SBL.
Yes, please. You can do that. The most important thing is that the requirement says that you have 75% class attendance for you to be able to graduate into from the school, and also for you to stand a chance to win any of those prizes. You not attending means that you might miss out on specific classworks that can give you cash prizes, just the way they do in Big Brother. So our own is bigger brother. Okay, so no question. All right, so I want to share something with us. I shared it yesterday on the Zoom meeting. Is a question? Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Sam. So my question is, what if for the SBLS, what if I want to do online and on-site? Maybe the days I'm not around online, then the days I'll be around.
She just asked it now, so you can do both. But when you are joining online, you are joining with your name. It's on Zoom. Don't go and join with Samsung Expo, because it means that attendance you didn't make it. But if you join online on site, you make 75% attendance. It works for you. Thank you. So we're about to wrap up so that we can all go home. Tomorrow is going to be very hectic for us. We're going to also give us refreshments. So for those of us that are going to be staying for the GSA. There's another question?
Is it videography to another?
Okay, so meet white. Why is white? So they'll take your details now. If you want, you can swap now. You can swap tomorrow.
So if you are interested in swapping,
meet John.
Thank you so much, sir. My own question is this aspect of digital marketing and web design. For those of us that does not have the laptop or computer, can we learn it, or how can we go about it?
You can't learn. You can't. You can still learn web design without laptop, but graphics design and UI/UX you can't. You can't learn graphics design with a phone. Web design is just like you riding a bicycle by borrowing bicycle. So even if you don't have a bicycle, anytime you see a bicycle, you will still know how to ride it. But graphics design, if you are not practicing, like driving, if you are not practicing on the main road, accidentally, you can put purple or yellow or that kind of stuff. So please, you probably have to find somebody who you can be borrowing the laptop occasionally, right? If you cannot afford to do that, or you work hard to make sure that you meet the grants. 100,000 naira you deposit for laptop, pay small, So there's nothing I don't know what I can say, but you can't actually learn. You can't learn the graphic design without. So I think you should just select a skill. Maybe select digital marketing and web design. Especially for digital marketing, that on your phone, you can use that to do that. Do you understand? Photography too, you probably might not be able to practice it if you don't have a camera, right? But in the advanced section, they can also teach you how to use your phone. Some of us are very good phone photographers. And today, in today's world, you just buy a phone, attach a lens to it. You don't have to buy a camera. Just attach a lens to the camera. It gives you the same, almost the same value. We did the Investors Corner last year. We streamed on YouTube, iPhone Lalo. And it was very clear. So people thought it was camera that was shooting it. Well, you're using iPhones here for supporting camera, main camera. So you probably choose the one that you can afford to do now, right? Later on, you can move to the one that you want to do. Do you get? All right. So, question.
Thank you, sir. Please, I want to be clear on the period of the program. Is it 1 month or 10 months?
Okay, so the GSAP, that's the technical session, is 1 month. This entire October, basic class. So if we do advanced class, that one will stretch as long as the facilitator decides. For the SBLS is October, starting this Sunday, to September next year. So that's the one that is the business school. That one you can attend physically and online. But make sure that you get 75%. That's the one that gives you the innovation grants that we currently have $1 million on it now. So if you are in the class, you will gradually know as the grant increases, actually, because it will increase from that one. Yes.
9 to 10. Okay. The time for SBLS here is 9 to 10. That's just 1 hour.
So SBLS is 9 to 10, but that calendar starts in November. You know, all through October, we have told you the timetable because of the technical session and everything. So from November, SBLS is just 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So you can even come here, do your SBLS, go to your church if you are around. Do you understand? Or join online, join your church later on. Do you understand? So that's how it works. There's a question, so please hold on.
Thank you, sir. For those of us going for graphic design and UI UX, can we bring our laptop tomorrow?
I would advise you to bring your, if it is safe for you to bring it to. Some of us live in neighborhoods where it's not safe for you to bring out your phone. So, so don't bring it out. Is a question? Okay.
I was actually trying to talk about the UI UX, but I wanted to know if we'll be needing an internet.
All of us should have our phone internet now. But definitely the facilitator is going to be using the internet in the church to explain to you guys. But you guys are not going to be able to log into that one. No. While on internet, while I download Vim, you know. So you use your hotspot to connect to your laptop. Is that clear? There's a question there.
This program.
Yes, sir.
Can someone do 2 programs?
No.
Okay, just only one.
Just one now. So if you join March, maybe you can learn something else in March. So because by 11 o'clock to 1, we are going to share everybody into the different classes. So if you are doing 2, it means I will carry knife and tear you into 2 and put you one in videography and one in graphics. Like just a joke actually, but just choose one now, focus on it. Then the next one you go ahead. Any other question outside? Utibe, is there a question outside? So let them ask. We should be able to hear from here.
There's a question outside.
Okay.
Good morning. Sorry,
morning.
please, I didn't really get the web design. This thing. Is it with laptop or with phone? And the graphic design also?
So both of them with laptop, if that's what you have. Laptop is preferable to learn it, right? But you can't learn graphics and UI UX without laptop. But for web design or digital marketing, you can still learn it with phone. Do you understand? But if you have a laptop, preferably bring your laptop.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So my question is this. I actually came in late, but I've got to understand that from the 2 program, I'll be going for the GSAP, GSAP.
Okay.
And I meant to understand from what I've heard that for GSAP, we need to be on ground.
Yes, sir.
All through the program.
Yes, sir.
But the challenge I'm having now is that due to what I do for now, I'm always available on 2 Sundays, and I'll be unavailable for 2 Sundays. So I don't know what I can do.
Come for the 2 Sundays that you are available. It's just that you will not be given certificate at the end of the month. But the 2 Sundays that you can come, you will learn something.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
I just want to be clear. The 75% attendance requirement.
Yes, please.
Is it for physical appearance, or you can reach the 75% online?
You can reach everything online, strictly online. You can do 75% strictly physical. You can do both of them combined.
Thank you.
So, but at the end of the day, it must be 75. When you are joining online, please don't join with Infinix 0. Join with your name. It's a Zoom call, so just put your name there so we can mark you present.
I just want to ask, for the photography, is it compulsory for us to get a camera, or we could just get an additional lens to our phones?
So you are the photographer. It's you that know what tools you want to use. So I believe that as God continues to bless you, you continue to update your tools. So you can buy camera now, buy camera, because in Nigeria, nothing gets cheap. So I advise you buy your camera now.
So my question is, instead of the side attraction, which is in money, like monetary, why don't you give us maybe a laptop or a camera? Even if it's a second hand. I know laptops are quite expensive. Thank you.
Very, very good suggestion. Thank you for that one. So we'll look into it. We currently at the moment, like I told you, the innovative grant is sponsored by a particular partner, right? So all through the school, we are going to be getting different partners, and in our next partner, we can talk to them about sponsoring laptops like that. So thank you for that suggestion. Any other question?
Okay, that's all.
Okay. Thank you so much for all the questions. Very brilliant questions. A round of applause for yourselves, please. So we're about to come to the end of this particular program, so that we can go and get ready for tomorrow. Let's make sure that we get our book and bio. We are not giving you book and bio. Booked in one thing. Only getting one. Sorry that I'm joking. I'm a Madrid fan, so we're always happy. There are some people that they have lost how many games this season. Don't worry about the league. Don't worry about the league. We'll get there very soon. So I want to take us on a journey. Please, let's move this, David, let's move this. Today, just 15 minutes. I want to differentiate between two kinds of people. People that blow and people that grow, so that you can decide. I want to believe that those of us that are here, it means that we want to grow. We easily could have gone to the Yahoo University to go and learn. I know that there are some people that do that. To go and teach people fraud and those kind of things. Right? But that is not sustainable. So, at the Entrepreneurship Academy, we are focused on raising business leaders. We have leaders, businessmen, innovators, and inventors. People that want to channel a change, a new breed without greed, right? So the characteristics of the kind of people that we are trying to get are the people that are under the growth ladder. Anything that blows becomes useless. When a bomb blows, that's the end of it. You can't reuse it again. When a balloon blows, that's the end of it. So we wonder why a lot of people, especially young Nigerians, are always going towards the route of blowing rather than growing. Okay? I don't know too many people's stories because I don't have too many friends. Most of my friends, all my friends are older than me by serious years. It has been like that from small. Because it's very important that you live an intentional life. So the first characteristics of people that grow, they are intentional. I don't care if you are motivated. I'm not a motivational speaker. I really don't care whether you're motivated or not. My own is that, are you empowered? That's the reason why we are doing the skill acquisition and we are doing the business school. At the end of the day, you have power. God does not give you wealth. He gives you the power to get wealth. Many of you have been praying prayer points that are not prayer points. You're just wasting your tongue and wasting your time. If you practice the principles of growth or blow, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or anybody, you will make money. So it's just that as Christians, we'll introduce to you the principle and also the principal. Well, I'm not a pastor, so I'm not preaching today. So you live your life intentionally. You have to be intentional about it. And one of the ways you're intentional about it is that you plot your life. You give yourself your life chart, life graph, life plan. So you sit down here today and tell yourself, in 5 years' time, what do I want to be? Several years ago, I know that Dr. Clement is listening. I left Life Page Group as a staff, and he told me, what do I want to do? I told me I want to go and do custom and clearing and forwarding. Even though I went there, I saw Shaggy, I came back to real estate. And I told him I want to retire at the age of 30. I was 18 then. I want to retire at the age of 30. That was 2011 or thereabout. Right? And what did I do? I did a life plan, 5-year plan. from 18 to 23, 5-year plan, like that. What do I want to get at the end of 5 years? Then I wrote my name. What do I want to be at the back of my name? So if you write, what's your name, sir? Yomi. Yomi what, sir? Oluwa. You are a child of God. Oluwa Bayo. I thought you are the direct child of God. So Yemi Oluwa Bayo, MSc, MBA, CISA, CFA. So you have written this out as at the back of your name, part of drawing your life graph, telling yourself that in the next 5 years you want to achieve this. Right? So you have written it down as a strategy, as a plan. Now, strategy without execution is a dream. Execution without strategy is a nightmare. So some of us, we don't even have this plan. We just go out, wake up in the morning, hustle, enter road. We have been hustling for 5-10 years. That's one of the reasons why it's not working. So at the end of this entire school, like I was telling people yesterday in our cooperative meeting, people that have been cooperative members with us for a year now, if you call me and tell me that they scam you, they dupe you, what does that mean? I will swear for you. What it means is that because I've been teaching you how not to, and you have been listening to me, you now decide to go outside. That's the last time you are going to ever pick your call now. You are not serious and intentional about your life. The people that you are trying to drag up, they are dragging you down. Some people, you have to leave them behind. They are dead weights and move on your direction. Direction is superior to speed. Very true. But what is superior to direction? Speedy direction. Imagine that we want to go to Ota. Ota is which way? Like this, right? So this is Bagada. Okay, so it's like this. And Utibe is running like this. And me, I'm walking like this. Even though Utibe is running like this and I'm walking, I will get there before him. Now imagine Lovett takes a car and goes ahead. She's faster than Utibe, going in the right direction. What will give you speed is planning it out ahead of time. So that other people's problem does not become your own expenses. I'm going to Harvard next year. I've been saving for Harvard for 4 years. Can you save for 4 years for something? So in that period, in fact, I should have paid for the school fees once. Now that dollar has changed now. The savings is just increasing every time. We don't even know how much the school fees is right now again. Because at the moment now, this is how many million there. Next year can be how many. But I've been saving for it. So, what did I do? And I'm going to stop here. There's no time again. If what you are hearing right now is making sense to you, imagine when you hear Dr. Clement. Imagine when you hear Dr. Lumide. Imagine when you hear TMO. Imagine when you hear this caliber of people for a year. You think you will not achieve results? For some of us that have followed us on radio, we launched a cooperative society last year, Fund Real Estate. In less than a year, we have turned down over 5 billion from what we have learned in the Entrepreneurship Academy. The cooperative in asset now is what's in billions now. In 1 year. So you serve in this 1 year of your school, you can start running companies that are in several multi-millions. But are you going to be intentional or are you going to be making excuses? Are you going to be blaming the government? It's the same government that is governing all of us. Some people are making bastard money, crazy money on a daily basis. A particular company launched out a fund, $150 million in Ikoyi. They raised this money within 3 days. But you are here saying there's no money in Nigeria. So, what do? You map out your life. So listen to me. 5 years from now, take your life, write your name on your, go back home, have a board or a sheet, write your name at the back of it. So this is my own name. I don't think I've ever heard anybody bear this name. Very unique. 2024, because if I tell you to go and do 5-year plan, and many of you go and start from next year, January 2025, you are deceiving yourself. Start from now. So today's date is what? October 5. So from October 6, 2024, count 1 year. That's when your own new year. A country, Ethiopia, just celebrated 2017. So see, you are you do your own rule. Must you, I'm not in 2025. We are in 22nd century. That's where I am. I'm not in the 21st century like all of you here. I want it law. So October 6, 2024 to October 5, 2025. Oh, sorry, 2029. 5-year plan. You now do 2025, 2026, 2026, like that. All the things that you say you want to achieve at the back of your name for that 5 years. Which year do you want to achieve it? So when I was writing mine, I wrote 2025 Harvard. 2021 to 2025, I've been doing my PhD. I'll be done next year. So, doctorate. If I want to do CFA now, I can do CFA in 2026. I'm a businessman. I don't have a CV. But if I want to compose my CV now, enter the career path, you can't pay me less than 20 million as come as CEO of your company. And it has to be all those Zenith Bank and co. I can't manage it with what I've acquired alongside running business. That's the reason why you don't go to school and come out with only a certificate. For those that are here in school, that's very wrong. You go to school, come out with a certificate, your BSc or your HND or whatever it is, and at least 2 other certifications. There are many certifications that you can do while you are a student. You can start ICANN as a student. You can start ACC as a student, all those things. Different other programs, Oracle 10G, 15G, I don't know where they are now, where they are 20-something G now. All those coding programs. You also come outside with a skill. So in school, I learned selling skill. How many of you know that I can sell? If I bring that product, from what I said, all of you start buying products now. I have to write my book. Maybe I will have sold books. But I'm just kidding. So you do selling skill, graphic, all this skill acquisition now, you probably should have done it in school. So that when you are coming out from school, if you don't get a job in the marketplace as a career person with your BS, your business selling, you can start selling other people's products and be making money while you are at home. Or you can use your graphics to be making money. But what do we do in Nigeria? We know that your country don't have jobs. You still go back to school and be doing BSc accounting. You run into class every morning. God, I thank God that I never did that kind of nonsense. I was not part of people that were running to class 7 a.m. Yes. So for people who will be lying on the pulpit, me, I'm not going to lie. My pastor is listening to me. My attendance in school was not 75%. But I graduated though. But this school, you must, because I learned shege. When I wanted to graduate, because of my nonchalant attitude to attending class, one of my results was missing. And I did not know since year 1. Now year 4, when I want to graduate, now I can't realize that one result is missing. So I run up and down, up and down, up and down until we saw the result. But if I was attending classes, so there's a disadvantage for that. So I should not come a preaching bad thing to you. So this is what you do. You write out the year on the top, and on the side, you write out the different aspects of your life. So what are the aspects of your life? If you're a spiritual person, your spiritual life, your personal development, your relationship life, your career or business, your health, and your finances. So in year 2025, what do you want to achieve spiritually? Because of you, God, I just want to be close to you. How does you sing that song? It's not by singing the song. It's by talking to him. So this year, I want to read one Bible in 1 year. So you say 2025, I want to finish the Bible. Put it there. What do you want to achieve personal development-wise? This year, I want to do this app and become a top-class photographer in 1 year. Top-class photographer. Your relationship life, when do you want to marry? When do you want to marry? Are you married? You look like a single guy. So let's say 2026 by God's grace, 2025 by God's grace. You want to marry. So Mr. or Mrs. That's how you plan your life. Your career and business. I want to become a manager in 3 years' time. It means that you must do several certifications within that 3 years. What will take you apart from your colleague that you people both entered as graduate trainee in KPMG? Because you know that they employ people like mosquitoes, 500 people once. What will not take you as separate? So you'll be running a race faster than them. You'll be competing with your seniors. The person that is in the level that you desire, what certification does he have at the moment? Go and start doing it. That's how it works. It's not about saying, people what they increase salary. They are increasing people's salary than you don't know. You think your colleagues collect the same thing as you? There are many negotiations in the boardroom that you are not aware of. And you don't see job opportunities outside because they have already gone to go ahead on somebody that's capable from another company. Why would I come and be putting job opportunities outside when I can go to, if I'm working in KPMG, I can go to Deloitte. Who is your current senior manager there? How much are they paying you? 500,000. They take 600,000. Or I'll double it. I would rather do that than put employment and say, I will train one staff. So you have to be in the system. There's job. You see that you are not in the system. So you put it there. Your health. This year now, I'm 30 plus now. So right now, I'm doing my medical checkup every twice a year. Before I was 30, I was doing this once a year. They say you should be doing it twice a year when you are 40. I'm not 40, but I want to be doing my own twice a year. So you put it here. Check up. So by the time you have done this, you will now take out the year 2025 as a whole. So can I clean this? Okay, financial life. So your financial life, you want to be saving 20% this year, every month. So you put save 20%. Or you want to go for a financial program, or you want to invest, you want to buy a real estate this year. You put it here, buy land. By the time you have plotted your life like this, if your friend now come and tell you that, hey, you yami 1 million. By the time you see your own list, did you go and meet him and say, Alpha, shole yami 1 million if he marry? Or shole yami 1 million if he... No, everybody will mind their business. It is when you have settled your obligations, you now have change. Like, don't listen. Anyway, so you take out your year 2025, open another sheet, if you are using your Excel sheet or your paper or your book, and write it in months. So that 2025, all the things you have said you want to achieve in 2025, same thing for 2026. January, February, March, April, May. So each of those goals, you say you want to read your Bible in 1 year. Divide, how many books are in the Bible? Divide it by 12 months. It means that you must read Genesis to maybe Exodus or something, or Deuteronomy in January. Are you with me? Or have a Bible in 1 year plan. Can I see the Bible in 1 year plan? Do we have it here? Give me an example. And follow it. As you are doing that in January, mark it. If it's in your head, you are deceiving yourself. Say, I have it in my head. You must draw it out black and white. That is what you are seeing. Number one, intentionality. Second thing is your personal development. You said that you want to become a top photographer, blah, blah, blah. So your classes, you say SBLS, October. So you mark it SBLS, October 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. like that. Or you want to do an MBA course, your master's. You want to do masters in which month in 2025 are they going to resume masters? Is it April next year? Masters. This way, you already know what you are doing in 2025. You already have your map. So if somebody invites you for a wedding in Abeokuta that does not concern you, you are doing your masters. This is the way when somebody say, let me get back to you, let me check my calendar. This is what they're talking about. It's because you don't have calendar. So you think everybody's jobless, they don't have time, they just have all the time in the world. Your relationship life. So you say you want to marry in 2025. Which month? Stop deceiving the girl. Which month? Ladies, if anybody proposes to you without months, reject the ring. Which month are we marrying? So you say May. May, marriage. So it means that from January to April, this way, you will know that financially, save extra 5% every month for marriage. They're not supposed to even tell you that one. In this country that we are today, they are telling you to save for it, but I don't save. Next one is career and business. You want to launch your business So after GSAP now, you want to launch your own brand, maybe do apprenticeship for 6 months. So you are saying June next year, your birthday is June next year, I want to launch my own brand. So Utibe Delights. Utibe Delights. So you are a photographer, shoot one shot, lights don't come like that. So you are launching it in June next year. You put the date. Any goal that does not have a time, doesn't have time, you are just deceiving yourself. Do you know that you can be intentionally deceiving yourself? Like you are really passionate about what you want to do, but you are still deceiving yourself. That's what you are doing. Passionately deceiving yourself. So, financially, so your health also. So you say you want to do medical checkup twice a year. Which month? I've done my own January, is beginning of the year and middle of the year. I've done my 2 this year. My next appointment is January 13, 2025. But two more data. January 13, 2025. Do you even have hospital card? Or by the time anything goes wrong, you start buying card. All of you have been buying card in different places. You don't have HMO. I don't spend how many thousand naira in a year on hospital something. Because I've done my HMO. I just walk in there, give them my HMO number. You don't know how cheap it is when you pay for something ahead. It's because you don't do bookkeeping and recording, which we'll go into next time, if there's time for that. So I hope with these few things that we have been able to share with you today, you can see how the SBLS class, the GSAP, and if you are very intentional about this, can make you grow, not blow. So I will give you just one characteristic of people that blow. We'll end it. So with this plan, there's a template like this. We can ask you can ask Utibe for the template. He will share this template with you. The 5-year plan. Then how you can break it into 1 year. So you can go and do that as your assignment. So make sure that they send it to you today. Maybe do that at home. And give yourself a chance to really succeed in life. If you don't know where you are going to, anywhere looks like it. You don't know where you are going to. So you just wake up. Do you know I drive to clear my head sometimes. There are some times where I'm in the office. Maybe I sleep in the office. 4 a.m. I just take my car. I'm driving to Third Mainland Bridge, coming back 4:30. Sometimes I'm praying in the car, driving. And I'll wind down, let the breeze blow me where. This Third Mainland Bridge here. There was a particular time the vehicle wanted to do kick. So I've stopped that one sometimes now. But, for people that blow, they follow exceptional cases and not principled cases. What do I mean? How many rich people do people see in Bet Naija shop? You see a rich man in Bet Naija shop. How many of them? People that want to blow, more of them follow exceptional cases. The percentage, let's do numbers, please. Let's all sit down and do numbers together. How many of your friends have you seen make 1 million from betting or lottery? One cut. People in financial crisis are the people that sit down waiting for chance, not waiting for principles. Dr. Clement will talk about wealth creation study. He's going to teach you all those things from tomorrow. Don't miss it. When you are broke, you are waiting for chance. We have more people who work and make money than people who sit down in bed and make money. So why are you sitting down in where it gives you lower probability of making money? Out of 1 million people that play that, you have one. I'm just using that's an example. I'm not saying you can continue investing in the betting. by the time they take all your money, you understand, you come to the light. Out of 1 million people that play this thing, maybe 5 win big. Please, someone should open the calculator. 5 over 1 million. I want to know how many 0.0 something there. 5 divided by 1 million. 0.00. How many zeros are after the point? So you are banking your chances on an 0.00005% chance of you making it. And you bank on that chance every weekend. Every weekend. Meanwhile, every weekend you could probably have just taken your phone Instead of going to Bet Nigeria website, go to YouTube and learn a skill. Or go to Udemy and do a course that will give certification. It is in Nigeria that people don't respect certificates. Abroad, they don't care about your BSc nonsense. Your certification, all these normal classes that you go for, that Dr. Lumi does, that gives leadership certification, it makes crazy ways abroad. You think it's BSc accounting, I got 2-1. By the time they carry your 2-1 to West, they will change, they will do their own transcripts. They don't follow your 2-1. People that are braiding, I know a client of ours, she left Nigeria as an hairdresser. She has one of the best salon right now in Peckham. She's an investor. She invests millions every year, every expo. She's waiting for expo now to invest again. Hairdressing. So that every weekend you could have gone to go and sit down in an hairdresser shop, learn how to barb. But you are sitting down in Bet Nigeria shop waiting for chance. That's what I'm talking about. People that want to blow, they follow exceptional cases and the problem is that many of them will not listen. I am not a public speaker because I really don't think people want to learn. And my time is very important to me. I would rather give you money than give you my time. Nowadays, you call tire, I won't pick your call. Because I know that if I pick your call, you waste 10 minutes of my time. When it's just 50,000 you need, I'll just send you 50,000 naira to your account. Money sent. I don't need to know what you are calling for. Let us be intentional. Let's stop all these things. Every weekend, you sit down on your phone and you learn a skill. You become proficient at it. Give yourself more chances like that. That's what they're meant to do. But they do what they do. They stay in exceptional situations. They go and play. That time when US lottery was still working in Nigeria. 98 to 2005. How many of us played it? Are we in the US now? So please, I will stop here from the go and blow. And tomorrow, the facilitators will take it to the next level. Has it been a good class for us? So appreciate yourself. So like we said, please let UTB know, maybe tomorrow, if you don't have time today, how you want to attend the SBLS. What I've shared with you today, out of everybody on the class, I'm the junior brother, I don't know anything. So when you hear Dr. Lumide speak, the doctor told us one time like that, speak in church, and it's actually true. If you like, don't make heaven. And they preach, you preach, make heaven. Don't make heaven. Now you sabi now. Honestly speaking, it's everybody's life, everybody's choice. That's actually the truth. And one way that we're going to teach you, I'm going to be taking product design and pricing on the 20th of October, Sunday. TMO is going to be here on the 13th of October, next week, Sunday. And Dr. Clement will be here every Sunday. So you can't miss it for anything. Dr. Lumide, last Sunday of the month. Right? So you can't miss it for anything. These are the things that we are learning that has helped us. It's not jazz. You know how many people have come up to me saying that maybe we are doing something. We are doing something, though. This is what we are doing. If you can just believe more in making efforts and in God, more than you believe in jazz and in fraud. People believe more that you are doing fraud than you are doing good. That shows the kind of person that you are, not that person that you are projecting to be. It's who you are projecting to another person. There are many people younger than you, 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 17-year-old in Silicon Valley that are multi-millionaires in dollars. That have all this Facebook plugin and some people's software. They are their own company that Facebook bought for maybe $3 million, $5 million, $10 million. You can be that. Don't allow your environment to limit you. Nigeria is a limiting environment. That's very true. But it's also a land of opportunities if we can give ourselves that chance. So tomorrow, 9 a.m., we are here. We commence with this calendar. Please come with your tag. Without your tag, it means that you are not a GSAP member. I will not allow you into the class. Into the class by 11, you can be in the service for its SBLS. But the class by 11, it means that you are not a member. Please don't misplace your tag. All right? I will welcome Utibe for any other announcements, maybe the service announcement, then we'll wrap up. We can go home from there. How many of us came from Ogun State? Wow. Appreciate them. That's intentionality. The grace of God that has brought you here will sustain you. You will not drop by the wayside. In Jesus' name. Okay, so right.
Can you put your hands and celebrate our chairman and coordinator? Okay, I believe you all had a wonderful time. How many of you had a wonderful time? Because some people can be here, they didn't have a wonderful time. Okay. So for those of us who want to make a switch, and then you want to document whether you're doing GSAP like the other ones apart from this one we are doing right now. That's the October session. If you want to be doing it online, we are going to create that register tomorrow. You're going to do that, except you're going to exercise patience immediately after this meeting. I don't know if anyone gets me. Because we have to create that sheet so that by the time you come in, you want to document it such that when you come in, you have your number, preferably your WhatsApp number. So that when we document that, for those of you that will be doing GSAP online, we will be sending you link for services. Okay? And at the same time, we'll be sending you attendance. Your attendance, you will log in, and then it will be questions. We're going to ask you questions. We won't be giving you 1 million just like that. So we'll be tracking your progress in the class. And from there, we send attendance that has a question. When you answer the question live in service for the GSAP subsequent months, from there, we'll use that to track your 75% attendance. SBLS, thank you. SBLS. So that's what we'll be doing. So please, everything that we are doing on this program is interconnected. At this point in time, you shouldn't lack data. If you lack data, you shouldn't lack credit to be calling the office, like the office number, the one that you're actually seeing on your bulletin. So please, I beg of you, you help us to also help you. This is an opportunity. If I tell you the number, look at some people came in here early, and some people were still having issues with their reg numbers and the rest of them. But when Sam came up here, he said all of the people that registered till that time, you overruled everything that we had before now. But some of the people we sent out invitations to, we had over 298 people register for this program. And then we sent out messages, and we have over 80-something turnout today. And then so many of us are the lucky people that we have been brought into the GSAP. I think someone could be celebrating the team. So the list will be out tomorrow, the register. So every time you come in, the register will be there. You just, day one, you document. So if you are going to be joining that subsequently, please, it will be online. Then on the register, you document your WhatsApp number so that you'll be receiving links. For tomorrow, we are starting by 9. Okay? We are starting by 9 o'clock. Please, the same way you came in here early enough, you can do so tomorrow. Because any moment you miss, you are missing out on something. And you know the next few Sundays, all of us are supposed to be here. So there's no online meeting at all. So everyone should be here because that's how we'll be taking attendance. And if you want to miss your classes, the technical session, that's your own challenge. Okay, so tomorrow service starts by 9 and everything runs. And by 1 o'clock, we trust that we'll be rounding off. Then subsequent announcements will be sent to you. Please don't forget this. Okay? Can you tell your neighbor, don't forget your tag? You can forget your handset, but don't forget your tag. Because this is your access. You see how they stopped you there is to check in people. Some people will think, okay, this is free. People were still calling, they still wanted to come. But if you don't make out those measures, you'll have all this place crowded. So thank you very much for, Okay, yes, on the WhatsApp platform. By the time we collect the names of everyone on that register tomorrow, we are going to designate each and every one of us to the general WhatsApp group for this program. That's where we will share the templates. Okay, that's where we'll share the template. So that obviously the assignment will be, I don't know if Mr. Sam around. Okay, so what we'll do is that let's use this week. I'll talk with him. You do that assignment. So immediately you join the WhatsApp group tomorrow. We'll send the template and you do your assignment by Sunday. By Sunday, you should be done with the assignment and you are submitting it. Is that okay? Is that okay? Yes, because at least you have, no, not tomorrow, Sunday. So I'll talk with them so that we will be able to set out some stuff, because that's the first assignment. He has already given an assignment, so we will grade it. We will grade people have done it. It's part of your 100K now. You don't understand. It's part of the 100K. So that's just it. Mama, you have a question? Okay, you want it? Okay. So please, there's no other thing. Hi, Imabong. Okay. So just do have a wonderful time. We wanted to make sure that we didn't get to 12 o'clock. Please, the official number to call, to text, and to WhatsApp is this number on this leaflet. Is that okay? Any other number apart from this one is not our number. We know that when we bring people on board on WhatsApp groups, people would like to spam the group, but I believe that we are all responsible people. So you not spam the group. That's number one. It's only dedicated to this program. Then secondly, we are going to be using this number alone to be reaching out to every other person. Then your groups will have sub-captains and they will be notified. You will be notified about your group captains so that you have their own phone number. Any other number apart from that will only be for communication, just to follow you up. That is from the church team. But none of those people will call you for anything, maybe account number, because I know that people will take this advantage to be spamming people, to be using this medium to also scam people. So please be careful. Any such thing, please report to us and we will deal with that. Please also do me a favor, open up your phones right now. This is the last thing we are going to do right now. Open up your phones. Yes. You are charging your phone. No problem. I think he has charged for a while. Please, can you open up your phone? Go on right now to, yes, go on right now to YouTube CBC Wealthy Place. Can you do that for me now? I want to help you so that subsequent times when we do programs, like now, this meeting is streamed live. Okay? This meeting is streamed live. So, are you there? YouTube, are you there? Okay. Go to the search button, just CBC Wealthy Place. CBC Wealthy Place. I'm not seeing some people bring out your phone. Is it Nokia 3310? Okay, are you there? You have seen it? Okay, you can see live. Okay, you can see live. Okay, click subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. Okay, you have hit the subscribe button. Can you turn notification to all so that anytime we are putting out stuff, you will get notification? We are doing this because subsequent meetings, we might not have time to tell you to go through this. So that if you are joining after the 1 month, the October program, if you are joining November, like online, when we start the service, you can join in because you have a notification. So how many of you have actually done that? You have done that? Okay, let's switch to Instagram. Okay, YouTube, just open YouTube, CBC Wealthy Place. Okay. Okay, I'm actually hearing myself everywhere. How? Wow, this is wonderful. Okay, Please, our team can just help us sort that out. If you have not actually subscribed, please do so now. Your neighbor can help you. Yes. Your neighbor can help you. So we give just a minute to tidy that up. Okay, so that is all for you. So have you subscribed now? See, let me. Just get back. Okay, this is it. So you have clicked it. Oh, okay, thank you. So the next one is the last one, the last but not least, please, Instagram, CBC Wealthy Place. Have you done that? Instagram, CBC Wealthy Place. I wish I had my phone so I'll be tracking. So I'll know how many people. You have done YouTube and Instagram. Okay. Okay. I know some people have Instagram, they don't have Facebook. So you can also go to Facebook and still like you follow us on CBC Wealthy Place. CBC Wealthy Place. Okay, you're tracking for me. So how many of us have done that? Because some of the pictures that we will do, you will see yourself starting from tomorrow, you see your pictures, clean pictures, very demure. Yeah. Only 3 persons there, so we need more. Some of the pictures and some of the clips will be posted on our social media, but the videos will be on the YouTube. Okay? The streaming will be on the YouTube. So please follow the social media handles. Instagram at CBC Wealthy Place. You will like to get some of the pictures of this program. Okay? We will not post pictures on the group. We will send it to the social media page and then we'll go like it there. Okay, so that will be all for now. Any question at all? We are rounding off now. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us I think someone actually tried. Can we put our hands to celebrate everyone that is sitting at the overflow? Can we celebrate our people at the overflow? Wow, they are even more than us inside. Wow, we appreciate you all. And we are trusting that this will be a great experience for each and every one of us in the mighty name of Jesus. So we are rounding off now. Let's be on our feet as we say a little prayer. Father, we thank you. We give you praise. We thank you for the privilege you have given to us to learn. Lord, we are not taking this for granted. Thank you for the church. Thank you for the organizers. Thank you for the people that has put this together at such a time as this, as a nation, that you are actually going to raise wealthy people. Father, we thank you because each and every one that has been part of this program and those that are right here are numbered among these ones. And we know that you're going to help us. All through this period, we will not have any cause of regret in the mighty name of Jesus. We will not fall. We will not falter. We will not fail, and we will not faint. We have started this journey. He said, he that is faithful to start is faithful to take us to the end. We know that you are taking us to the end. And at the end, all glory and honor shall be ascribed to your name. In Jesus' precious name. Normally, as a church, there is an affirmation we do have. But I don't know if that can be projected now. It's a simple affirmation. I'll just say it and you repeat with me. That's how we do before we go and then share fellowship. So can you lift up your right hand? Put it on your chest. You can close your eyes and say with me, I am very happy and grateful now. I am very happy and grateful now that millions of dollars are flowing to me in increasing quantity through multiple sources on a consistent and monthly basis. I always have more money than I need, and I can't help but attract a lot of money into my life and businesses. And as a church,
we always have more people and money than we require. And we can't help but attract a lot of people and money into this church in Jesus' name. See you tomorrow by 9 a.m. Bye-bye.